Do you think Ukraine is moving in the right direction in terms of reforms?
I definitely think that Ukraine is doing a lot, much more that was done during the previous 25 years in the course of reforming itself. Of course, this doesn't mean that we're reforming at the speed that everyone is happy to see, because the size of the problem, the scale of the problems is enormous. As compared to many other, even the most iconic examples of reforms, take Singapore or Georgia or Baltic states, the first tangible results of the changes were usually seen in 3 to 6 years. So from this point of view, we're doing not that bad. That said, of course, there are many areas where we should improve, and in order to improve, we need, as always, the resources: people, funds, and money.
What are the main obstacles to reforms in Ukraine?
Well, I think the main obstacles are quite simple. So obviously there is fatigue from the war, from all the burden and losses that were taken. Obviously there are a lot of vested interests that exist in the country and that were happy to have the old ways and for whom reforms actually basically equal losses. And obviously, I mean, there is lack of competition because Ukraine was always a quite closed state, and we need to attract more investors. We need to attract more international attention to our country, to try to turn oligarchs to just rich people by creating more successful businesses around them.
How can the West best help Ukraine?
Well, I think that the key area is, of course, security and continuing trust, continuing doubling the efforts on Ukraine, because this is exactly not the stage where you can leave Ukraine to be. Ukrainian nation has suffered dearly and paid its cost in blood and in many hardships in order to be a part of the civilized world. And the civilized Western world is far stronger with Ukraine as its part than without Ukraine, with Ukrainian resources or Ukrainian territory being used to undermine democracy in other countries. On a more pragmatic way, of course, we need investments, not just pain relief money, but actual investments that will be able to bring jobs, to bring security, to bring trust to Ukrainian people. And the last, but by far not the least, we need some support in reforming the public administration, because if or when we are able to bring 1,000 or 2,000 of qualified professionals with market salaries to the government, this will dramatically change the situation, dramatically change the speed of reforms.